Hey Switch 2 fans, welcome back to another video. I'm your old buddy Blaze. I cover Switch 2 multiple times a day on this channel, so please like and subscribe and click the bell icon. Let's get to the video. Nintendo's reconfirmed its release window for major Switch 2 games. Obviously, the release games aren't spectacular. We're only really getting Mario Kart World, essentially. Donkey Kong Bananza comes out next month. Metroid doesn't even have a release date yet. So the launch game selection is a little bit bare, and honestly it's kind of relying on third-party developers like Cyberpunk 2077 as well as other little games. But we're going to take a look in this video and see the release window for Switch 2 games over the next couple of months. Obviously there are unannounced games from Nintendo first-party publishers. We're expecting a lot of the Xbox games to be announced next month at the Xbox Showcase. So we're talking about Gears of War, we're talking about Halo Master Chief Collection, and a lot of other Microsoft, Activision, Blizzard games, which is exciting. There's a lot more games to be announced yet, so it's still early, but let's take a look at the games that we've got currently. Also, check the links down below in the video description for our 24-hour stock tracking Nintendo Switch 2 stream, which plays an alarm. You can keep it up in the background and wait for the Switch 2 to restock if you haven't got one yet. And also check out all our accessories in the video description as well for Switch 2, as well as those rare micro SD cards that are compatible with the Switch 2 on the YouTube shopping app portion. Look for the shop button on beneath the video and check out the micro SD cards. But anyways, let's take a look at the release window. I know I am excited for Metroid Prime 4. That is going to be that's going to be a system seller when it comes out. I kind of wish this was a launch game. Can you imagine Nintendo if Nintendo released this alongside Mario Kart World? Like, that would get the excitement for Switch 2 up even more. I mean, imagine walking home from a midnight release at GameStop or wherever with Metroid 4, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bananza. Like, they really should have got these games up for release day. I mean, I feel like they've kind of let us down a little bit by just having Mario Kart World be the defining, only release day game, right? But we'll see. Let's see how it pans out. I don't think they're going to be any less successful. You know, diehard Nintendo fans are going to get one either way. So they released their end-of-year financial update, and as the norm, they've reconfirmed release date windows for its major upcoming titles. So let's take a look. So this is in order of when they're coming out and what games are going to be available on day one. So we've got Mario Kart World, 5th of June, which is going to be good. Obviously, comes with the game if you got the bundle. Mario and Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, 5th of June. Again, can't believe they're selling this. Why did they have to sell it? Astro's Playroom is free on the PlayStation. Nintendo, take a hint. If you're going to make a demo game for your console, brand new console that people paid $450, $500 for, at least give us a little demo game for free, Nintendo. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, 5th of June. It's Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 Edition, 5th of June. So if this is, the Switch 2, they're also relying on their older game with the new fresh look of paint, obviously with the better graphics and everything like that. If you have been meaning to jump into Tears of the Kingdom or the original Breath of the Wild, if you haven't finished it yet, this might be another game you'll be playing on launch day with the new Switch 2 upgrades. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition, also coming out on the 5th of June. So that's good. Cyberpunk 2077 is a pretty damn good game. Definitely recommend picking that up. If you don't have it on any other platform, I have it on PC, so I won't be playing that. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Obviously, that's going to be a damn good game. All the Yakuza games are fantastic, so that is going to be fun. I definitely recommend picking that up. Hitman World of Assassin. Hitman games are also fun. I played a Hitman game just recently. That was a blast. So that'll be fun to play. Split Fiction, 5th of June, 2025. Street Fighter 6, 5th of June, Bravely Default Flying Fury, 5th of June, Deltarune, Tamagotchi Plaza. So these are all the day one release games. Honestly, it's not bad. It's a bit light on first party games, but Mario Kart World and Welcome Tour and the upgrades for older games. But it's not a bad launch lineup. Most of which are already out but on Switch 2 it's going to be nice. So we've obviously got after that Tamagotchi Plaza 17th of June, Donkey Kong Bananza 7th of July, Mario Kart Jamboree, Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 Edition, Jamboree TV July 24th, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that, 27th of August. Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 Edition and Starcross World on the 28th of August 2025. Drag X Drive is going to come out summer 2025. Everyone that's played that, at least at the in-person Nintendo Switch 2 events, didn't really have anything positive to say about it. It's kind of like the ARMS game for the original Switch. It's not going to be a big success. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond I would love to have had that as a release day game, but no, we don't even have a release day for it. All we know is it's coming in 2025. Kirby Air Riders 2025. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition 2025. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment Winter 2025. And again, this is going to be fun. Pokemon Legends CA late 2025. So hopefully before Christmas, right? Duskbloods, that's going to be coming out next year. And Hades 2 to be decided. And obviously, if you're not getting a Switch too, the Switch is getting some of these games like Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon Legends CA, Tomodachi Life. I keep wanting to see Tamagotchi Life. Pokemon Champions, Rhythm Heaven Groove. So yeah, if you're not getting a Switch too, there are some new little games to get excited about later this year. But yeah, there we go. What do you think of the launch lineup of the Switch 2? And what do you think about the third-party games? And also, what do you think about having to wait till God knows when for Metroid Prime 4? Let me know in the comments down below. And let's see what other people have had to say. Spotted Leaf here says, and I and some others have seen speculate that Hyrule Warriors might have been a January 2026 release, since winter usually means Q1, and it's very unusual if winter means 2025. That is a good point. The financial year goes into like next year, so we don't know if winter means next year or not. I can also confirm that I will be buying most of them. Now, if they put more games actually on the cart, they would have more sales for me. I completely agree with that from Freak, but unfortunately, a lot of the third-party games will be game cards, the virtual game card, the game key cards that don't actually have the game on them, but just have like the license to run the game and download the game. A lot of them are going to be like that, unfortunately, and some, as we covered in my other video today, a lot of them are just going to be code in box, so you're going to get an empty box with the code on it. I don't know why you wouldn't just download it from the eShop, yourself and pay for it there. Some people like to go to GameStop, buy the empty case, and then redeem the code that's in the case. So there are those people. And then you've got an empty case, which I guess you put on your shelf without the game. One day you're going to go back to that empty case and be like, where did I put the game? Oh, no, that's right. It didn't come with the game. It just came with a piece of paper with a code on it. Oh, I wonder how much they sell on eBay, the empty games with the used piece of paper that has the code. I wonder if anyone's actually selling them. I would not be surprised. Winter 2025 does narrow it down slightly. I'm waiting for the new Tomodachi Life for Switch, Donkey Kong Bananza already pre-ordered, and How marked for ordering, and anything else that catches my eye. However, no car equals no cash for me. Sure, yeah, I'm buying some. Pre-ordered Demon X Machina. Obviously have Mario Kart locked down, and looking forward to Pokemon ZA, Air Riders and Duskbloods, and Rhythm Heaven. Where's my 4K 120Hz FPS Tomodachi Life? I'm primed for what's beyond the launch. Absolutely, so are we all. That's a little reference to Metroid Prime 4. I'm only curious about the Breath of the Wild edition. Apart from that, not planning to buy any of this. Wow, okay. That list has me covered till sometime in September. After that, bring on Metroid Prime 4 and Kirby Air Riders around the holidays. Ready, please. Can't wait to play Prime 4 on my Switch 2. Prime 4 is probably my most hyped game at this moment. Can't wait to play it properly on Switch 2. Where's Elden Ring? One of the very few that I'm going to buy right away. You never see really anyone... Oh, here we go. Here's a good list of games. The Beaver says, this is my bet for the rest of the year. Mario Kart, June. Donkey Kong Bananza, July. Drag X Drive, August. Hyrule Warriors, September. Metroid Prime, October. Pokemon Legends, November. One game a month. Pretty nice. And the Kirby Air Riders will be pushed to February, March 2026. It's pointless to compete against Mario Kart World this Christmas, and they know it. It's a good lineup, and a lot of third-party games will come along with these, especially now that Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed. They still haven't grabbed my attention with games yet, especially not at the asking price, but I am hoping the next entry in the Construction Snake series is good, as I've always been fond of that ape since standing watching his CGI model in Toys R Us. So there we go, guys. Let me know what you think. Are you disappointed? Are you excited by the launch lineup? Let me know what games you're picking up down below in the comment section, because I'll be looking forward to reading them all. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon for more Switch 2 content every day, multiple times a day, from me at least on the channel, keeping you up to date on the latest breaking news on Switch 2, handheld gaming and all that good stuff. And check the links down below in the video description for our Switch 2 live stock tracker stream, restock tracker stream, Switch 2 accessories, as well as other great deals. And check somewhere down below for the micro SDs for the Switch 2, because they're in stock at the two retailers down below, or at least back ordered, but you can still order them, which is pretty good. Anyways, peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Let's go.